In this video, the #1 ranking secret for getting into the Google Map Pack that's often overlooked. My name is Chris Palmer, and I don't want to waste any time. I want to get directly into the biggest ranking secret that's often overlooked. Now, there's a few very talented SEOs out there that, of course, can rank in the Map Pack without even having a website. Aside from that, I'm sure you can even point out a few outliers and say, hey, look at that site, look at that site. But for the majority of us, normal business owners like you, in order to get into the Map Pack, we need to first become an authoritative brand, and that starts first with our websites. So this video, what I'm going to map out is I'm going to give you some examples to go ahead and show this to you. I'll also share with you another example of how I know that Google is directly correlating your website to your Google business profile. And then along with that, I'll give you some actionable tips, 10 tips, because I had to narrow it down to 10, that will certainly help you achieve higher rankings, not only organically, but also in the Map Pack. So let's not waste any time. Let me share this first with you. Divert your attention to the screen here. As you can see, I have a few windows open up here. What these are a few examples so I can go ahead and share with you this correlation. If you want to rank in the Map Pack, you need to build the authority of your overall website. Now, some people might argue this, and they might even be able to point out some outliers, but 9 times out of 10, if you want to get in that Map Pack, you need to become an authority, and that starts with your website. So here's this particular keyword here, chiropractor, Austin, Texas. As we take a look up here, we have Casper, LifeSpring, and The Joint. If we come down in here, look at this. #2 ranker, The Joint, and bam, here they are in the Map Pack. Let me give you yet another example. Dentist, Las Vegas. If we take a look at this dentist in Las Vegas, you have Sahara, Las Vegas Smile Center, and Las Vegas Dentistry. Now, if we take a look at the top position, top ranker, this particular Sahara is the #1 also in the Map Pack. Now, another example. Take a look here, DUI Attorney Miami. When we take a look in here, you have Stroley, Valentine, and Albert. If we take a look here, we have the Park Barkston, but #2 here is this Stroney. But let's not stop there. I'll give you a few more examples and then stick with me. I'll also give you some tips so you can start building your authority. And I'll also give you some more proof to better validate what I'm trying to tell you here. So let's just go through here. Medical Spa, Dallas, Texas. So medical spa, I'm trying to touch on each of the categories to give you a better understanding of what's going on here. Medical Spa, Dallas, Texas. If you take a look here for medical spa, we have a top performers here, which is Mara's, and then Lily. If you scroll on down here, we can see these are big: Rejuvenate, Elevate, Yelp. This one's down the list a little bit, #5, but here's Mara's here. A top performer, first page ranker, authoritative website, right? An authoritative brand. And I'll also show you another one here, Divorce Lawyer, Philadelphia, Patrick, Divorce Badkit, and then Petrilli. As you can see here, the very first performers here on the list, it says #5. That's because my extension counts these. But if you scroll down here, Petrilli #6, but really it's the #2 ranker. It's just this is miscounting because it's an extension. And then last but not least, I had a past client, a moving company in Quad Cities. Very difficult. It's Quad Cities. They're trying to rank in 4 cities, Quad Cities. This was a past client of mine, and I'm going to go through the 10 tips. These 10 tips are some of the things that I did in order to achieve this ranking position for this client. And along with that, I'll also give you some more examples here. Stick with me. So as you can see here, we have a past client. I no longer have this client, but we have Horizon Movers. When I got this client, they were at #22. Now, I did this work months ago. I have videos on my channel where we were doing this work for this particular client. So we got into the Map Pack, and also we're in the top positions here. Now, how I did that, let me give you these 10 tips. Some of the things that we did for this client, and I do for all of my clients. But first, let me share with you another example of how I know that Google is correlating. If you have a website that's attached, they're utilizing that data. They trust that data. Brands that rank high have websites. They want you to attach a high authoritative website, or at least attach a website. And I know this because when I'm going out on a spree to go out and verify these listings, what I always notice, and I'll share this with you, is I had these listings here, okay? These two got suspended, but the one that I attached an internal page to stayed, all right? So again, this is another example of, hey, if I attach a website or an authoritative website, then okay, my listing is going to be more trusted. If it's trusted, it ranks higher. Also, I want to point this out to you before I give you the top 10 tips. Again, stick with me. Another thing that we want to achieve here in order to rank higher inside of Google Maps is higher organic position. One of the number one things, pick any keyword you want. Let's say this. Let's just pull one out of the air. Roofing. Okay, roofing company, San Jose, large city. Okay, let's just see if we can pull another example randomly here. So you have American, Los Gatos, and then Greenman. So let's take a look at these top performers here. Number 1 is Yelp, number 2 Yelp, number 3 Angie, and then boom! Look at this, number 4. Random example here, number 4, as you can see, Los Gatos, and then Los Gatos. Now, there's something that's always in common with top performers, and I'll go ahead and share this with you. No matter what, a top performing website that's on the first page, the majority of their traffic is coming from branded traffic, people actually looking for their brand. You want to increase your rank, you want to get into the map pack, the big secret is build the brand, start getting searches. We have to increase our brand recognition. Go ahead, if we go ahead and pull this in here, I guarantee you, let's just pull this guy up. I guarantee you the number one way they're getting their traffic, let's pull this guy in here. We'll go in here to the domain overview. This is SEMrush. How they get, I guarantee you, everybody across the board, pick any site that's winning. Most of their traffic, almost all of their traffic is branded. Every single time. Any top performer, the majority of their traffic is branded in local SERPs. Guaranteed. So as we can take a look here, let's just pull this up. We'll go to our top organic keywords. We're going to go ahead and view these details. When we come inside of here, Los Gatos roofing, if you take a look here, 79% of all their traffic is branded. People already looking for them and trying to find them. Go look at some lesser performing websites, and I guarantee you a majority of their traffic is coming in from maybe blog posts, anything but their brand is how they're getting their traffic. If you're a top performer, there's people looking for you. You're a brand. You have brand recognition. Let me give you 10 actionable tips. I shared with you an example of a past client. How did I get them in position? How did I get them to rank not only in the map pack, but also from number 22 to the top 10 results? How did I do it? And I'm just using that as an example. I have countless examples of this. Let me give you some these are top 10 tips. This is just 10 tips to help you achieve higher rankings, not only organically, but also in the map pack. So let me go ahead and give you these 10 tips here. Number 1, structure your site like the winners. Take a look who's in the map pack and take a look who's ranking organically. Who's winning organically and also in the map pack. Try to follow the same structure. What I mean by structure is this. Los Gatos Roofing. When I click on services and I go to roofing, if I want to win this, try to structure meaning your URL structure. Try to structure your site like the winners. It might go against best practice. It might even go against what I usually will teach, but that doesn't mean your SERP. Every SERP is different. Model your website like the winners. Model your website like the winners. Then increase your overall density of your on-page keywords, and then you can beat them off-page with links and other types of services. But number 1 tip, structure your site like the winners. Get yourself in position. Worry about design second to structure and your on-page optimization. Always. Spend your budget on design. Spend your budget on structuring. Get your content written high quality. Structure out your site, and then we'll take care of some other tips. Let's go to the next tips. Number 2. Paid citations. You can go to anybody and go get your citations. You need to get your niche if you want to be a winner. All the winners have this in common in most cases. Find your niche specific paid citations by utilizing a tool like SEMrush. Pull your top competitors, the top guys in maps, the top guys or gals inside of organic. Pull their backlink profiles. Take a look. Where are they getting their niche specific citations? Where are they getting their citations? Are they listed in are they getting business citations that are niche specific and they're paid? Go buy those. The third one goes with this: paid citation, paid directories. If you have top performers all buying the same stuff, which they are, then you need to be listed on those directories too, regardless of the cost. If you want to be a top performer, you have to structure your website and start getting your website like the top performers. This also means the backlinks, the directories, and the citations. So paid citations, paid directories. Number 4, start running ads. Want to be a brand? Want to get brand recognition? Start getting branded traffic, even if you have to pay for it. Set yourself up a budget. Anything you can afford. Start running traffic to your website or to your Google business profile. It doesn't have to be Google traffic. It doesn't have to be Facebook. It could be Reddit. It could be Quora. It could be anywhere. Whatever fits your budget, start running traffic to your site. Number 5, PR, press releases. Now, I want to give you something else. A press release doesn't have to be a package from me. A press release could be on any site. There's even niche press releases. Sometimes this is costly. My suggestion to you is when you're building out your press releases, what I would do is start making what I call as awards, like Best Chiropractor of 2022, voted top chiropractor 2022, or voted top roofing company, blah, 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 blah. Build yourself PR if you don't have anything notable, all right? The next thing is going to be 6, pass age. One of the first things that I did for that client, that moving company, was I went out and I purchased an very old domain that was a moving company domain. It wasn't even in the same state or anything, but it was a moving company that had I think it was a 13 or 14-year-old, and then I 301 that bad boy right in there. Pass age. This helps immensely, especially if you're just starting out. Number 7, get more pins. What I mean by this is even if you can't get more verified listings, get unverified listings that have your brand on them. Get more spread. Make a bigger footprint. Get more pins. Get more lures in the water. Number 8, branded socials. If you have not already created your branded YouTube, your branded Twitter, your branded Facebook, your branded Pinterest, if you haven't gone out there and created these assets, do it. The next piece is going to be number 9, branded Web 2.0s. Again, we have our branded socials. We have our branded Web 2.0s. This is our brand across the web. Not only is that going to build us a few backlinks, but also we want to take these spots from our competition so they can't go do it in front of us. And number 10, increase overall traffic of the site by creating at least 2 to 4 posts weekly. This is something I run across clients all the time that they are definitely missing the boat on. They'll create 1 post a month, maybe not even a post a month. To increase the overall traffic, I understand, I get this from clients all the time. Chris, I'm not in the business of creating blog posts. I'm not in the business of creating all this content that has nothing to do with making a sale. Yeah, but you're in the business of ranking for the keywords that you want to rank for, right? So if I can increase the overall traffic of the website, this also improves the overall authority of my website. So by creating multiple blog posts weekly, doesn't have to be blog, it could be tip posts, it could be a video with a little blurb, but start every post is like another lure in the water. If I can just get a little bit more traffic, that traffic can click through and go to other pages that are converting. Even if it doesn't convert, increase the overall traffic of the website, you'll increase your rankings. I guarantee you. Increase your blog post production, increase the amount, and then you create your blog post, you share it out on your socials. This is not a top 10 list. This is just 10 tips. You want to know how to get in position? You want to start ranking higher? Increase the overall authority of the website. You will start seeing higher ranking positions inside of Google Maps, period, end. It's correlated. I'm sure there's some outliers, and I'm sure there's some very talented people out there that could show us that, oh, hey, look what I did here. Yeah, 1 or 2 times. I have countless examples of if you want to be a big winner in maps, you got to be a big winner organically. I'm sure there's some outliers, but that's the bottom line. Become an authority, get higher rankings in maps. Your Google business profile will succeed. Get better rankings in organic. You also do well inside of maps. My name's Chris Palmer. If you have any future questions related to these tips, ranking Google business profile, whatever you need help with, please feel free. Go ahead and ask in the section below. And I always look forward to seeing you in the next Ranking Google Maps, Google My Business, Local SEO video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.